He's recently crowned the Lions MVP and Player of the Year. Edwin van der Merwe is a Lions winger who joins us now. And that's something I assume he lives by. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Did you notice that you spelled sprint wrong?
No, they didn't.
Okay. Just making sure.
Oh, okay.
Just making sure. Is that something you live by?
Definitely. So basically, it just means that I'll be at the right place at the right time in my life. So just not rushing things, not wishing things were different, but just basically embracing it as it is.
Well, congratulations. I mean, you've had a fantastic season.
Thank you very much.
You know, MVP?
Yeah.
That can't have been a small feat when they said, hey, this is you.
Yeah, look, I appreciate the recognition from the Lions and also my teammates. But obviously, it's a team sport, so it's all 15 or 23 of us on the day, and also the broader squad. So yeah, enjoying my time at the Lions.
Okay, there he is with one of your friends.
Who's my friend? I need to make it clear.
Kolai.
Yeah, you mean the comedians? Comedians,
Yes.
they're my colleagues. My friends are like pastors and prophets.
And I mean, from the time you joined the Lions, 2021, I think it was,
Yes.
yeah? To now, I mean, when you see your growth and how well you've done and how they've been able to harness your talent, it's been a fantastic journey to watch. Has it been as enjoyable? Are you seeing it in real time?
Definitely, I think the biggest thing for me is probably the growth and getting out of my comfort zone. Obviously, while I was in Cape Town, I was always close to family, close to Stellenbosch, where I've lived my whole life. So I think moving to Joburg is obviously something totally different, but I think it challenged me to make things work, not only in rugby, but also in life. I moved here with my fiance 2 years ago, and yeah, enjoying Joburg.
And did you guys fly up with Giannis, or did you find Giannis in Joburg?
I think I had to be here sooner.
Giannis is his dog, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to be sooner in Joburg than Nadine. So I think she drove up with the parents with the dog. And they dropped the Joburg, yeah.
Aww, how sweet.
Talking about tattoos, like you guys have like any tattoos that guys like
Ah, well, I know that's not true.
stuff in ya?
Even so, I do pain.
No, ang kabangang siya tattoo ko man.
Man, I get your bone and I would that color, you know that one.
What?
You know when you are Nyam and then they do tattoo, then you are now fighting with
Yeah,
that.
I
Where's my tattoo? Where is my tattoo?
I'm not too dark.
Well, ask him.
Ang ko black tan jalo pa dia.
I wouldn't put it past you, Jan.
Yeah,
That's
that's
tattoo
right.
like on your eyeball or something like that.
Me?
Yeah.
No tattoos, man.
Yeah.
You don't like tattoos?
No, I'm afraid of my mom.
I was about
You're
to
afraid of your mom, but you're a slap fighter.
She's a mom.
Yeah, you know this guy's born in 2000.
No, 99.
Yeah, it's fine. 23 years old, you're still, 2000. But yeah, like, yeah.
So how does your mom feel about the slap fighting?
Firstly, she was very hesitant. Even my father. My father was like the one who was
Did
like,
your father
"Yo,
ever, how they practice when you're younger?
what are you doing? You know? And but fortunately, he warmed up to it, and like he helped me expand the brand to another province. He took me to Lidach. Then unfortunately, like that was like his last week alive. So,
Oh, man.
yeah. So fortunately, I'd like to thank him for that also.
And I'm sure now you do this as a legacy thing as well.
You see, cause I have to. I have to, cause like I've always been like his son, always looking for his approval. And the last and the most touching thing that happened was his last post on Facebook was a link of a fight that we had in Lidach.
That's an amazing story, man. So continue, make Daddy proud. I mean, look at you, you're on national TV,
Thank you,
paying
man.
tribute to your father. Call him by name.
Jacob, JB Ramaruti Malaika. Shout out to him and shout out to my mom, Mpo Ramaruti Pule. Her first surname was Pule.
I'll tell you what, you've got dreams that you want to achieve because of your family, right? Especially your parents. The man that we're speaking to in Edward is also got some of those. So before you guys come here, I look you up and I look at your interest. There's one thing that stuck out for me. I'm a person who puts goals. I set goals and I say, I want to do this, I want to do this. This man has something that touched me so much. This is a post that I grabbed of yours that I'm going to show you now. And this is absolutely amazing for me. Ienda, as a Krotus.
Yeah.
That says a million things to me. That is the most amazing. That is what you talk about when you say speaking things into reality. I was trying to figure out what game that is. I couldn't see a date. What game was that?
It was the All Blacks game against the Springboks at Ellis Park.
Ah.
And you looked at that, you were there, that picture said to you, I'm wearing it in support now, but one day.
Yeah.
That's the big dream.
Yeah, I think I've, ever since I was small, I started playing rugby when I was 7 years old. I'm 27 now. And yeah, it's been a dream of mine since I've been small. Ever since I can remember, I wanted to play for the Springboks. And I think also linking to that, as ek groot is, I think you're never too old to achieve your dreams. So yeah, you never know the possibility. So hopefully one day.
How far are you from a Springbok shirt, you think? No. I know what I think I know, but I want to hear from him.
I mean,
Look, it's not my goal. So I think obviously as a player, I'm going to be a little bit biased towards myself.
Which you should be. Confidence is a beautiful thing.
But yeah, so hopefully not too far in the future.
Well, what is that feeling like when Springbok gets called up? Because nobody knows. It could be absolutely anyone. Do you sit there every time? And this is something only sports people get to go through, by the way, guys. The rest of us don't get that. What is that feeling whenever a national team is going to be called up? Whenever contracts for the national team are going to get handed out?
Firstly, I think
especially when you've had a season like yours.
Obviously, nerves.
MVP.
Obviously, a bit of nerves. But like as I said, at the end of the day, it's not in your hands. So yeah, obviously you do your best on the field, and whatever happens off the field happens. Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you what, we're going to keep that post here. And one day when, in the news, we say, hey, Luke has been called up, we're going to play that moment because we really wish you the very best of luck. You're an amazing dude. You work so hard. I love your fiance and your dog, and you guys make such an amazing family. We can't wait to see you in the next World Cup. And I've got to believe you'll be there.
Yeah, don't let anyone slap you for no reason.
Yeah,
nowadays people just get.
I'm trying to find you guys another video because I know South Africa right now is like, I need to know. We didn't see properly. You saw properly. We'll come back with it.